What's going on, guys? This is Andrew with Blue Circle Gaming, and today I will be doing another tilt brush tutorial on the Oculus Quest. This video is going to be a little bit different from normal. I didn't record the entire process of me creating this, so part of it will be the actual real-time process and part of it will be the load-in process when you click and load up a scene in tilt brush. So to give you some reference, here's a couple drone photos and the drone video I took 2 years ago of the bridges at the waterfront in Louisville, Kentucky. You can see the walking bridge on the right hand side here, and then these two bridges right here are Interstate 65. We're looking into Indiana right now, coming from Kentucky. Now, I created this scene in tilt brush before I went back and looked at these photos and videos from 2 years ago, so everything is definitely not exactly accurate, but this is just more so a general tutorial on how to make a waterfront scene. Okay, so getting started. The first thing you're going to want to do is turn the mirror tool on and then draw the piers, or basically the support legs for the bridge. Now what I did here was copy and pasted them, and you want to look at it from different angles and definitely try and line it up just right, otherwise your bridge is not going to be completely straight. I ended up going back and changing these piers a little later on, but we'll get to that in a minute. The next thing you want to do is open up your guide menu and set a nice long square or rectangle guide right here where you would like your surface area to be on the bridge, the road basically. So I chose a nice gray, thick paint, and started painting along top of this so it would give me a nice smooth surface right here. Next thing I'm going to do is draw the lane marker lines. Simply turn the straight edge tool on and get a nice dark yellow. I wanted to show you this to show you what the piers that I ended up using look like and how I made them. Basically, I went into the guide and I chose the pill shaped one and simply just painted around that and copy pasted those for the piers. For the parking lot up here, same thing as the top of the bridge, just a nice flat square guide, paint on top of that. For the river bank here, I used the shiny hole, nice dark green color. For the walking bridge, I used the straight edge tool to create these lines, and I copied, pasted, and adjusted for size. For the lighting, I used the light dots, straight edge, went straight across the top. Now everyone creates water differently in tilt brush. For this one, I simply used the diamond hole. I think it gives it a nice realistic water feel. And after that, I went to the velvet ink brush, turned it to the darkest color it could go, and simply went across the water like this. Then went to the smoke brush, added in some nice fog around here. The next thing I added in were the suspension cables. So basically you want to turn your mirror tool back on, turn straight edge on, and then click from the top of the tower and simply drag it down. I recommend using a small brush for these main cables. They don't have to be perfect. There are a lot of things in this one that aren't, but as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Now, as far as the deck or the sidewalk and the walking bridge, same thing. Just throw a nice flat guide up there and paint on top of it. Same thing for the piers. I just simply copied and pasted those from the other bridge and put them underneath this one. For the sunset, I used the light brush to create the sun, just a nice good sized circle. Then I used the smoke brush in varying colors to color up the sky a little bit. For the buildings, I simply used a rectangle guide, painted along the outside edges, then selected the entire thing and reshaped them. Then I added in a couple lights and squares as well to the outside. There's really just a bunch of different ways that you can use to kind of decorate the outside of buildings. Here's a close-up of the walking bridge. Like I said, it's not 100% accurate, and there's definitely mistakes here and there, but I don't think it turned out too terribly bad. Here's the I-65 bridges right here. This sketch is on Poly. I uploaded it, and I will put the link below. If this is your first time watching one of my tilt brush tutorials, I normally go into more detail, but I did not have a full video of me creating this because I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to use this. If you would like to see more in-depth tilt brush tutorials, I have multiple on my channel, as well as an introduction to tilt brush. Thank you for watching.